Hello and welcome to the Kindred Essence Tarot, which is a pick a card readings on subjects like astrology, karma, aliens, cats, trauma healing, narcissists, emotional healing, and a lot of other subjects. So for this reading, I'm going to be tuning into the water sign collective, that's Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces, and seeing what messages Spirit wants to impart. So look at the two piles. We've got the black pile and then the light stone pile, and make your decisions, and then I will go to pile 1. All right, hello pile 1. Let's see what messages want to be imparted to you for the water sign collective. That's Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. So for pile number 1, we've got the Fool, we've got the Three of Wands, we've got the Two of Pentacles, we've got the Justice, and we've got the Eight of Pentacles, and we've also got some Oracle cards here, so we'll see Oracle Wisdom cards, so we'll see what those say afterwards when we've explored this pile. All right, so my sense is that you very much feel this year that you're going on a new journey with the Fool. There's a very much a sense of a newness with this year, and you're hoping that there's going to be a sense of balancing out in various areas of your life. And yeah, for the Three of Wands, yeah, you're moving forward, definitely, most definitely. And let's see, like there's a sense of, what I'm getting is, instead of like before, there's been like a planning. Like if it was a Two of Wands, you'd do to be kind of, split between what you're going to do. But I heard you're very much in the process of moving forward with a lot of power, with a lot of passion, and you're in that stage of you've moved beyond the planning stage. Like you're very much moving forward with a lot of power and a lot of momentum. And this could be, for some, it could be at work. Like you could be really, really, really focused and just riding the energies of just for some, what you've produced last year has just, you've gone to a new level this year, and you're really getting a strong sense of focus and a sense of power. And I sense is that there will be justice. We've got the major arcana. We've got two major arcanas. The Fool at the beginning, which is quite significant because the Fool is actually at the beginning of the major arcana, so that it's the beginning. That's very significant. That very much signifies that you're. So yeah, that's my sense. You're just really, you're no longer in the decision making process, but for some of you, you're at that stage where you're like, because you've launched something, that you're kind of deciding, okay, what do I really want in my life here for the Two of Pentacles. You're kind of looking back here, like they're kind of looking at each other, like, yeah, I'm moving forward, but you're going through this process of like sifting, and what do I really want in my life? What do I really want to move forward now that I've got all this power and this passion behind me? And so it's a sense of, you're kind of, you hope, like I get for the Justice card, this could mean like various different things. Like I heard for some, you want to make sure that you're balanced in how you move forward with the various aspects of your life. There's been perhaps a lot of imbalance in the like you really struggle to find that sense of balance, that sense of, like just like there may, be a lot of like, you don't know what to have in your life, who to have it, not who to have in your life, but what part of your life should take center stage, because a lot of you have a lot of power and passion for so many different things. It's like, and I see you've moved forward with that, but you're just like, okay, now that I move forward with this power and passion, how do I balance this? Like some of you are thinking, maybe I should get rid of one thing in my life that it's not serving, and I hear you can trust yourself and know what that is. You can trust yourself. You very much have the energy of knowing that. So I hear that you can trust yourself. And yeah, some of you have a lot of passion for projects, and I hear that that's very much a good thing. Like, don't be worried about having too much passion and power. It's a good thing. And I hear also for justice is that you would like some things to be in balance, in justice in your life. Like let me see, look for some clarifying cards with this. But yeah, I hear that the justice card means different for other people. So I hear, okay, that's what I hear. That's okay. Justice in terms of, okay, that very much makes sense. So we get the Six of Pentacles here. So you would want to have justice in terms of equal give and take in your life, because you have not really had that in your life. You've had a lot of like imbalances, people who take too much, or just, yeah, that's what I heard, people who take too much and they aren't giving in a balanced way. And I hear that just like this woman who has a sword, you can feel the confidence to cut those kind of energies out of your life, like with the strength of this black stone here. You see it has a lot of power, a lot of strength. You can take that power and cut out the energies in your life that you don't want, like that's because the six is about harmony, and the Six of Pentacles in particular is about like a balanced, like, it doesn't quite show it as much here, but in the traditional card rendition, it shows like there's a balance between giving and taking, and it's a healthy balance. So I hear that you're allowed to have people in your life that are of balanced give and take. And no, I hear no funny business. I heard like you don't want to have people who are like, you know, exhibit any kind of funny business, shady business. Like, you don't want that. And I hear that with that new empowerment of deciding that you only want balanced giving and healthy and just balanced behavior in your life, you'll attract more people. I see you as being this person. You see that person right there. Just there's a healthy flow of people that are on a more healthy level. I hear, like, in terms of giving and taking. And I hear the Justice card means something else for somebody else. I heard 10 from the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So let's see. Oh, okay. So the Seven of Pentacles. So what I hear from that is what you want will finally come in. You want some justice in terms of what you want. Will come in, and that's what I hear that it will. Like, you've laid a lot of groundwork. So you see this guy right here. He's waiting for his crops to, and I hear that you've laid a lot of groundwork, and what you want will finally come in. And I hear that for what you want to come in, yes, you have created the groundwork, but you need to. I hear that what I heard the word as minor attitude adjustment, into not having an attitude per se, but like an attitude adjustment in terms of different things. Let me see, but I hear that there's some negative emotionality, and there's some negative emotionality in terms of, I guess I heard the word cynicism, lack of self-belief, lack of self-belief, anger. Like, there could be some anger. There's like a cluster of emotionalities. Like, you very much can have what you want, but there's like a cluster of emotionalities that need to be released, or not need, but it would be better. It's not that they need to be released, but it would be better if they were. Like, it would help. Would help you create these or have them. You've probably put the groundwork on them, but they'd manifest, I say, 80% more quickly, 80 to 85% more quickly if you just. And yeah, this stone is very good for. I think it's black tourmaline. I just his name escapes me, but I'll write it down in the comments section. But this stone is very much. There's many different stones that are good for this is one particular stone, but there's a variety of different stones that are good for releasing, releasing emotional like blockages. Like they really help sort of, if you will, suck the negative emotions out of you. So maybe go to your crystal shop and ask for something. Ask for a stone like this one that helps sort of like a magnet absorb the negative energies out of you. And yeah, and they only cost a couple of dollars. So that's what I hear. And then use a stone like that takes the negative emotions out of you, and tend that you have to program the stones to do that. And yeah, just ask, go to your local, crystal shop. And yeah, see, even my cat likes this stone. My cat likes this stone too. But yeah, I think it's called the black tourmaline. But yeah, there's various stones. So just go to your crystal store and ask for one, and then also you just use your intuition to take something that will absorb. Oh, my cat is messing up my arrangements here with the stone. But it will, yeah, something that will help you take to remove those negative emotions. And then when you go to the stone, just ask or what stones are good, and then just put your hand on them and just allow like the stone to tell you which stone. Like they'll tell you which one stone wants to go home with you. Like they very much have a consciousness in them. So that's what I hear too. And then releasing those negative emotions, or something like this negative stone, will help you to manifest, I heard, 85% more quickly, which is quite a lot more quickly. So, and then yeah, also the dream state too. You may want to get a stone that's helpful for your dream state too, that takes it out during your dream state, like your and let's see, what do I have here? I got, oh, interesting, we've got the admit your vulnerabilities. So that could be, yeah, finding your, I see like a little bit more of a deep dive of, sort of psychological exploration is needed. And I hear not to worry about it. It's just like, just a little bit more. I hear you're close to creating what you want with the Seven Pentacles and the Justice here, this major arcana. You're definitely on the right track, but it's just, I hear just a little bit more, when we just help it. Not, you're good enough already as you are, but just, it will just help things in your life, you know, like manifest, I hear, a lot more quickly, like 85% more quickly. And then yeah, raising your vibration, part of that, clearing out those energies, your energy will go up. Yeah, your energy will go up, and then these manifestations will come in a lot more quickly. And I hear you'll be surprised at how quick they can they can come into your life very quickly. But yeah, I hear, yeah, a stone would be, and they're like, these stones are normally just a couple dollars. They're not very expensive. I just go to my local stone store and I just sort of intuit what stone would be good for me. And then we've got the strengthen your gifts. And my sense is that you're already on the right track of that, with the eight of Pentacles here. You see, like, the Eight of Pentacles is somebody who's very fixated on something, and I hear that that's something you're very proud of. Like, some of your it could be work, it could be a hobby, but it's something you're very passionate and focused on. And I hear that a lot of you are on the right track, and keep on doing that. Like, the majority here, I hear, are like on the right track. Like, strengthen your gifts. And I hear that for some people who don't quite have like a hobby that they're really fixated on, they could find that this year, like something about maybe uncovering their emotional stuff will uncover also a hobby. But I hear that a lot of you really enjoy your particular hobbies, and you know, um, it's so that I heard keep up. I heard I saw a picture of just clapping, like, keep up the good work with that, and that's a good thing. And that could be part of your new journey this year. Perhaps I hear for some, like a hobby. It could be writing, it could be a YouTube channel, it could be something. I hear something like, I don't know much about computers, but it could be some of you are very passionate about something related to computers, and that's something that's very passionate to you. But I don't really know much about computers, so. Um, But yeah, that's what I see. So that's all I get for pile number 1. I hope you enjoyed this message, and I hope you have a good day. All right, hello pile number 2s. Let's see for the Water Sun Collective that I'm tuning into. Let's see what messages we have for you. So we've got the 8 of Pentacles. We've got, oh, interesting, the 8 of Pentacles, 2 8s, and the 8. Ooh, my cat is kind of making a ruckus. She's running around the room, but that's okay. So we've got the 8 of Pentacles. We've got the 8 of Wands. We've got the Strength. We've got the, oh, interesting, Materialism, which is traditionally, it's called Materialism in this deck, but it's kind of aligned with the Devil card, if you know anything about tarot in the regular deck. And then we've got, interesting, the 4 of Swords. Interesting. So let's see. And then we've got some other cards here. And let's see what we've got here. So my sense is that for a lot of you, the first thing I got is that you've been working on something. We've got the 8 of Pentacles. You were working hard on something, and I hear it's been something you've been working on for a lot. And I hear for some of you, it's going to fall, whatever this is, whether you're working to I hear manifestation. Quickly. Manifestation will come in very quickly because you've just been kind of, I hear, laying the groundwork for last year. And I hear that for some, and that they're reading this, it's like with the 8 of, you see here, he's like, I hear it's reversed, so it's ready to finally fall from the sky, right? Like it's going to come in. But I also hear that why this is a good thing, there's also something that you're very much wrestling with that it's connected to the manifestation, but it's almost a separate, like I see there being separate areas of your life. And this, I hear this one, something's going to drop in it's very good, but there's also something that you're struggling with, because you've got the Strength card, and we've also got, you've got this card where he's bound up here, right? Look at that. That's kind of like he's very much in chains, and he wants to get out of this chain state. So it's in reverse, so that shows that energy that you've been wrestling with could release. But I'm going to get more cards on that. What is it that you're struggling with? I hear there's about 2 different things, 2 different major themes, and I hear one of them is believing that you're truly worthy of all the good things in your life. Like there's almost like for some of you, there's been something in your mind that's always like, oh, I don't truly believe that they have a right to have it all. Like that's one. So it's sort of like a belief that needs to leave, so you can believe fully that you are. Oh, I'm going to move these cards up so you can see. So I'm putting that underneath here. So that's, here we go. Now, one of the messages is that there's the major belief work that needs to be in place. So you believe that I hear you have a right to contentment. But there's something more with this. So I'm going to, okay, this card right here wants to come out. And then, interesting, I'll see what 4 of Cups. So it's like, yeah, a lot of it's like you're wrestling with this emotional, I hear for some, like not really knowing how to integrate, and this may only be for some, but you don't really know how to integrate your new self with society. Like you've done a lot of work, and it's like you don't know how to be now with like the changes that you've gone through in the last like several years, and there's a sense of almost being forlorn and away, and a part of you that, like, and we've got here also the 9 of Wands here, or the 9 of Wands too. There's a sense of like discontent and yet content, like you may feel right now like a sense of separateness from society, and you're kind of wondering how to like integrate into society. You almost want to integrate in society in a new, not integrate in society, but it's like I hear a lot of people don't really know exactly who you are, and it's like you don't know how to integrate that into society type thing. And it's like there's a sense, maybe a sense of defensiveness about that. And I hear 5 from the bottom. That's what I heard. So Ace of Swords. So I hear for that, like, you just need to have a sense of, I hear boundaries. Like you need to have a clear sense of boundaries with people, because you may have had, I hear a lot of like trauma in the last couple years with people like just infringing on your boundaries and just not having a lot of safe people in your life. But with the Ace of Swords, I see this image of you moving forward in a sense of confidence and unaffected by people. That's what I hear. One of the is like I hear you holding a sword and just moving forward with a sense of independence and um and just being able to, like, not being affected by the energies around you. That's what I get from this, and just holding the sword and being able to cut through any challenges with power. And here we go. And then we've got all the cards here, the wisdom cards. Interesting. So I get some different things. So I got tune out distractions, and that kind of seems to go with the 4 of Swords. So in a sense, you're kind of figuring out, and that goes with the image I saw of you walking powerfully with the sword and not letting anything affect you, moving forward, the Ace of Swords. And not like tuning out the distractions means it's just being true to yourself, being strong in that. And then also that goes with reflect on your truth. Because you may have, I see a lot of people surrounding you trying to attack your truth the last couple years, and just not, it almost, I saw this image of almost vultures around you, just sort of attacking you, being like, you're doing wrong, you're doing it wrong, no, 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 you gotta do this, you need to do that. And I see with that, like, reflect on your truth. Ace of Swords is very much about truth and embodying like the true confidence, like knowing what your truth is, knowing what you'll stand for, knowing what you won't. And oop, the cat just ran by again. And it's basically, yeah, standing in that truth. So tuning out the distractions, reflecting your truth. And you may have done this, right, a lot with the 4 of Swords here, kind of taken out, or I hear in some cases being forced out of certain situations that you didn't want to, partake in. And so you want to move forward with a sense of clarity. I hear, like, you don't sometimes know, and I hear engage higher reason. So I was kind of seeing a higher perspective to all the kind of trauma you've gone through in the last couple years, and like facing your adversaries, facing your. And I hear for some it could be an internal adversary. That's what you kind of part, because a lot of times our adversaries are internal. So it's like you went within or were forced to go within and face your adversaries. But I hear too there's also adversaries in the outside, like people. Yeah, I see this image of people just going around you like vultures attacking you, like a couple of people. I see in some cases 3 people, sometimes 2, sometimes more, but like just a sense of them, attacking you. And just the whole objective is for you to be a strong person who knows your truth, knows that you're connected to higher reason, so you're able to just to walk forward with a sense of confidence and a sense of just a sense of strength within yourself. And I hear to face your adversaries. I hear that I should pull some cards on that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from the bottom. I got the Ace of Cups. Okay, there might be another one too. 2, 3 from the top. And okay, I get what it's saying with this. So I hear number 1, there may be a lot of resentment for what you've gone through, and I hear that part of this resting and tuning up distractions, you may need to go on another mini journey with that, and basically release all the I hear emotional toxins from that, like get kind of creating a healing energy of like of releasing the toxins from yourself, the emotional toxins. And it's like that will be a healing journey. And I hear that there's a sense, because there's a sense of what I get this card is a lot of your structures were broken down. A lot of your your structures. Oh, my cat is making a ruckus, but it's like, yeah, your structures were taken away by the trauma of the last couple years with the, because the structure, Four of Wands is like a, about a structure, having a stable structure. And it's like there may be a lot of emotional pain from this, bitterness, if you will. And I hear that cleaning out that energy from that will help you be part of wrestling your demons and moving forward. And I also heard this card is you could have a new stable structure. Yes, you've had a lot of, decimation, right, in your life in the last while, but you can have this stable structure again. I hear that's very important to know. It's a new structure, but it's a better and newer structure, I heard, because you see that you've got, a man and a woman here under the four. So I hear was for some that's a new love for some, and it's like, finding something completely new, right? With this, like the four, they're celebrating under some, grapes. There's a stable structure. There's a sense of victory, of completion. Fours are about stability. So yeah, I hear that it's important to know that you can have that structure and you can have that love in your life. That's what I heard. And that's all I get for pile number 2. I hope you enjoyed that reading and that you have a good day.